Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Last Talk. This is the second installment in the Penper Gwittd Series that I'm doing on my channel, where I'm going to play 3 visual novels that are made by the same person. And hopefully he posts another game that we can play. But for right now, we have these 3 beautiful looking visual novels, and his style is just something I really took an interest in, which is why I'm doing this. So this is the second game in his works, and I'm gonna play it now. Let's get into it. 7:28 a.m. The routine begins. Also, if you haven't noticed, this has audio. I hope so. I tested it multiple times and it should work now. So, thank goodness for that. Y'all missed the epic audio gun battle scene from the last video. I'm so sorry about that. It was totally epic though. I'll give it that. I turn off the alarm. I get dressed in the clothes I had already prepared for the day before. I go to the bathroom, wash my face, then brush my teeth. 7:30 a.m. They'll be leaving the paper on my doorstep shortly. I go to the main room and wait for the delivery man to ring my apartment doorbell. Between 7:31 a.m. and 7:32 a.m., the doorbell rings, and when I leave there is always the newspaper in front of my door. I don't really read it anymore, but I like to look at the pictures to waste time. I go to the door, open it, and a cold breeze hits my face. I look at the floor for the newspaper, but strangely, it's not there. The routine failed. In the 10 years I've been here, the routine had always been the same, but today something went wrong. I close the door and return to my apartment. Maybe they assign a new delivery guy to this area, and he doesn't know that I'm on the customer list? Yeah, that's got to be it. Well, never mind. Either way, it's almost time for me to go. I'll wait quietly. So, who rang your doorbell? Aren't you a little curious to know? Not really. You're a very simple person. How boring. Instantly, I remember that I live alone, and a slight tremor runs through my whole body. Who said that? Can you hear me? A strange little Earl with cat ears and a blindfold comes out of the kitchen and stands in front of me. Oh, of course I do. I see you, and I hear you. What are you doing in my apartment? Oh, I'm heating water to make tea. Well, but why are you doing it in my apartment? Good, we're asking the right questions. Not like, why is there a Neko girl in my apartment? Well, I guess that's kind of the same question. Because if I make it at home, it will be cold by the time I bring it here. I thought that would be obvious. The girl runs off to the kitchen. The water is ready. Where do you keep the tea? I don't usually drink tea. I only have coffee. Coffee, schmoffy. Coffee is bad. It generates anxiety and stress. I'll go get some tea at home. Wait for me here. I won't be long. In the blink of an eye, the girl disappears. It has to be a hallucination. It can't be anything else. These departments don't even allow children. So many years of work have ended up killing what little sanity I've had left. Excellent. Another problem for the list. Puzzled by the situation, I decide to go to the kitchen and get a glass of cold water, but something catches my attention on the way. The kettle that I had stored in the kitchen cupboard was now on the dining room table. I approached the table, and looked inside. The kettle was full of boiling water. Hello, I'm back. Return to the main hall. I brought the tea and some sugar sackets because I didn't know if you had any. I also brought my favorite mugs, although you are not obligated to use them. You have to be an hallucination. Hallucination? No, my name is not Hallucination. I am Lily. Have you forgotten me already? I'm the one who was going to make the tea. I hope you're not making fun of me, because that would be very cruel. The girl goes to the kitchen again and returns with the teapot. What do you say we have tea here? I like the fresh air in this room. Well, we both sit on the floor. She pulls out the small metal box from inside her coat and hands it to me. Lily's special tea box. Poisoned, probably. You can pick a tea bag from in here. They're all the same, but I think it's polite to let you grab your own. Will I get a chant? Ooh, let's save it. Strange drawings on the box. We'll have to worry about the weird skull drawing on the box. Judging something just by the way it looks is wrong. I used to keep a rat poison in this box before I went into a lot of effort to decorate it and make it look pretty. That last one was a joke. The box is very special. I would never put poison in it. Well, which one is it, lady? My mom made it for me the day before she left. The girl puts the tea bags into her black porcelain cups, then adds the hot water. What do you say we change the subject? My melancholic stories don't fit with the calm and cheerful atmosphere generated by the beautiful aroma of hot tea. I know, I'm sensing more of a confused atmosphere because I feel like the person who is having tea with you generally doesn't know what's going on. Okay then. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about you. About me? What about me? My life is not very cheerful. Maybe I don't fit in with this environment either. I told you about my special box. It would only be fair if you tell me something about you too. Well, I live in a special box. My wife left me. I think I will be fired from my job. Alright. Here we go. My wife left me. Some time ago, my wife left me. I don't know why. One day she showed up, took all her things, and left the apartment. We had been together for 19 years, and I never thought she would leave so suddenly, without even giving any explanation. He just came to the apartment. She, or he, is she trans now? Ignored my words completely and left. Since then, I asked myself what I did wrong. A blackish liquid begins to ooze from under the blindfold Lily wears over her eyes. What's wrong with you? Do you need me to help you with anything? No. Easy. Crying in front of someone else makes me look very unprofessional, but I can't help being so sentimental. Whenever I hear a sad story, it seems like I'm going to drown in my own tears. I'm sorry, I didn't want you to see either side of me. There's nothing wrong with it. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sentimental. Lily dries her tears, suppresses her crying, and tries to show me a happy face. Just by glancing at her, I see myself reflected in her. Always struggling with my feelings and desires in order to be what others expect me to be. Don't do it. Don't be like me. Cry if you want to cry. Smile if you feel happy. Don't try to be something you're not. Pretending won't get you anywhere. Can you do that for me? I'll give it a try. Without even thinking, I hug her. Lily returns the gesture, and we both stay together until her tears disappear and their own accord from her face. So, I think. On her own accord. Okay, so she decided to stop. In the end, our teas got cold and we couldn't finish drinking them. What a shame. What do you say I come to tea with you again tomorrow? Okay, but remember to ring the doorbell before entering. I always ring the doorbell. Always? But this is the first time you come here. You're right. In this place, it will always be the first time. Sometimes I forget. Well, it was nice to meet you. See you tomorrow. Lily steps out into a hallway, and instantly an unsure expression is created on her face. Is something wrong with you? Wouldn't you like to join me? We could go out and enjoy the outdoors. She confidently extends her hand to me in expectance of a response. Shake hands. I try to take Lily's hand, but I feel a strange force is preventing me from leaving my apartment. It's probably my sense of responsibility telling me that I still have a task to do, and I can't put it off. I am busy today. I still have other things to do, but maybe another day. I totally understand. We all have responsibilities. See you tomorrow. Don't forget about me. The girl says goodbye politely and walks down the hall. For some reason, I can't help but feel a little melancholy at her farewell. I close the door to my apartment and suddenly start to feel dizzy. Thinking I'm going to pass out, I decide to sit on the living room floor. Slowly, my vision begins to darken. 7:28 a.m. The routine begins. Original idea by Sarah S. and Penper Gwittd. So there's a tiny little story going on in the tutorial, the end, from different answers. We take the sachet. A very special person made this box for me a long time ago. Maybe he's the special person. It has a very interesting design, he said. She didn't really like skeleton drawings, so whenever she drew one, she always added a smile on her face. The girl puts the tea bags in the black porcelain cups and adds the hot water. What do you say we change the subject? I think I will be fired from my job. It's been a while since I've had a call from my work. Usually they call me weekly to talk about the reports I was turning in, but I can't even remember the last time they called me. Honestly, I think I will be fired soon, but internally I refuse to admit it, and I still continue to come to the office like a faithful dog. Maybe getting fired is the best thing for me. Lately, I come back from work so tired that I don't even remember what I did the day before. Oh, I'm like a zombie, walking back and forth. How pitiful. Maybe that's also the reason why my wife left me. Maybe that's also the reason why my wife left me. Words. So we do forget things. We forget everything we did the day before. We probably haven't been into work in forever. And we really just... Okay, let's pay more attention. So there's something going on here. And the cat's alone with the tea. Maybe the cat finds a friend, and the evil people are like, no, I don't want that. So they're like, you're forced to go see him every day, but he will never remember you or something. I don't know, some curse or something. I don't. It's all told from the perspective of the the person who doesn't remember, but we can kind of get an idea of what the cat girl is and what's going on here, and the fact that the person will never remember her no matter what, and it's kind of sad. So, yeah, that's it for this game, and we're gonna look at the third game in the next video. Commentary on this, I don't know, I've seen this concept done before. It's really sad. I don't know. When I read writing, I try to find something that, interlocks me with the characters and helps me connect. I don't know, it just seemed pretty blank to me. I didn't really feel anything for anything, but it's kind of hard to draw emotions out of me in general, because I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.